What's up, guys? Hangover Master here. We are going to be looking at a really cool Attila battle. Yeah, if you thought that Total War Attila, I'm going to click off now. Don't just hold on, just chill out, dude. I This was a game that I played when I was pretty smashed, and I decided to make some like weird rules, and it actually turned out to be pretty interesting. I went on the multiplayer lobby and I was just like, "You want to play with crazy rules?" And my opponent Shadow 2000 and A said, "Yeah, sure," which is great. And I decided max 6 melee infantry, max 4 of the same unit, and most importantly, minimum 2 spears. So I'm kind of trying to force some diversity, force some variety into the two armies. So I brought Aksum, and my opponent brought the Huns. And with the Aksum, I've brought some pretty cool units that you wouldn't really be able to see in multiplayer otherwise without these rules. One of them are these guys, the elite Tor warriors. The reason why these guys are super cool is that look at their spears look fucking amazing, but more importantly, they have cavalry counter tactics. They have a 20 bonus versus cavalry, a 30 bonus versus cavalry, and then they have cavalry counter tactics. So that improves their attack by plus 400% against cavalry, which is insane. Then I've got some armored camels. I've got some Bet Georges cavalry as well, which are a very cool anti-cavalry unit. Sorry, man. I need to take. Oh my god! Look at how cool these guys look. I mean, their armor is so beautiful. Yeah, these guys are fucking straight up hot, son. These boy looking hot. Oh man, hangovers, not fun. 0 and 10 would not recommend. Yeah, so brought some of those Bet Georges cavalry as well. I went fucking apeshit with my deployment. So I brought a couple of desert hurlers. I brought a couple of Mars archers, who of course, as we all know, have guerrilla deployment, so they can be deployed anywhere. I brought a couple of the dogs, the hyenas, the Adana trackers. Along with the Mars archers, so that they can provide, if any cavalry comes in, at least the dogs can just charge into the cavalry and then like stop them somewhat. Meanwhile, I've got my 4 total cavalry there, 2 armored camels, 2 Bet Georges, 2 elite Tor warriors, a Rus guard general. I can't wait to see how good these guys look. I'm sure they look fucking brilliant. Oh, they also have the Tor spear, but they don't have cavalry counter tactics, which is insane. I mean, I don't really get why. And they only have 20 attack against cavalry. So basically, one of the shittiest generals that you can find. Got some Spice Warriors, total of 4 Spice Warriors and a couple of Spice Guard. Now, at the start of the game, my opponent brings a couple of his step horse archers to one side. He's got a couple of step spearmen, some Hunnic dismounted warband, Bosphoran warriors, Hunnic horsemen. You can see the army that he brought already. If I decided to edit this, so here you can see my traditions. Here you can see my hounds. Fucking go there, no bitch. Yeah, so the hounds chasing after the Hunnic warband. They couldn't see my guys, and then now I start firing in from the trees. So these step horse archers are not gonna like the hounds. They're gonna get chased all the way through, and they'll most fair few of them will die. So let's see. The Adana trackers haven't gotten any kills yet, which is strange. But the Mars archers are firing in from the distance. I set the other Adana tracker to start attacking. These guys have got 12 kills so far, and the hounds chase them. The hyenas chase them. God damn. So the warband, the horse archer is really not going to do much. And that's basically a big waste of horse archers there. He thought he'd get all sneaky and honey with Aksum, and then the hounds and the hyenas have just decided, no, fuck that. I've split my army in 3 because why not? I was also a bit smashed. Just to reiterate, this is probably not the best idea. Look at how spread out my army is. 3 separate contingents. I've got a middle contingent of Spice Guard and a Desert Hurler protecting them, and of course a Tor warrior there, elite Tor. I'm sorry. And another contingent over here with a couple of cavalry and a lot of infantry, of course backed by a spear. His other step horse archer manages to, finally make it alive, make it out alive. But the Adana tracker is one of them 35 kills, the other Adana tracker 14 kills only, which is strange. Got a first wave lancer that is about to charge into my Bet Georges, and you can see the Bet Georges are going to form up into Diamond. In case you guys didn't know that, Diamond basically nullifies the threat of shock cavalry because there we go, that's beautiful. Because the shock cavalry don't get the full weight of their impact against a unit that's in wedge or diamond in this case. Pulling back with armored camels, the forest, the trees are on fire. Beautiful. You know what? I thought Attila didn't look great, but you know what? Attila does look fucking beautiful. It just depends on which map and stuff. So the Spice Guard here going to crash into the Steppe Spearmen and go to just slaughter them. They have a 20 bonus versus infantry, I believe. Or 10 bonus versus infantry, and along with their beautiful weapon damage, they're going to slaughter any infantry they come into contact with. Steppe shield archers have been firing in from the distance. Haven't been getting too many kills. Here I crash into one of his steppe horse archers with my Bet Georges, and coming in with an armored camel, charging into the first wave. Yeah, the first wave lancer not going to do much. They have very good attack. 35 melee attack for a shock cavalry unit is pretty decent, but besides that, they're basically the biggest waste of a unit that you can find. Here, Elite Tour Warrior is going to charge in, and I'm going to try and see if I can use cavalry counter tactics. So some of them catch these Hunnic horsemen, which are not a great unit, and there we go, 150 attack against cavalry, you guys. Holy motherfucking shit, dick. Like, what? Oh my god. They are just slaughtering every cavalry they come into contact with. I think literally every second shot that they, every second little swipe they make is going to kill a cavalry unit. Of course, the Hunnic horsemen themselves are not great cavalry units, but the Elite Tour Warriors just will destroy anything they come into contact with like this. Any cavalry unit. Meanwhile, my Spice Warrior is fighting up against some Hunnic dismounted warband and a Steppe Spearman. Used Frenzy, getting a crazy amount of kills. Bet Georges crashed into Hunnic dismounted warband there, doing very well. And moving around with my Adana trackers and my Mars archers. The Spice Guard here, I've caught the Hunnic horsemen, but they are quite... they are in a pretty precarious position because these Hunnic horsemen just charge into one of these Spice Guard, and then I've basically lost a very expensive unit of like 900 odd talents. I believe that's like 10% of my, or probably like 9.5% of my funds. So go to crash in. Elite Tour Warriors about to get charged at. I didn't manage to brace them properly, but they are very heavy, right? They're heavy infantry, so they will take quite a few casualties. But again, the cavalry counter tactics though, just going to smash into these steppe horsemen. I wish he brought a better set of units so that I could have just shown how absolutely deadly these Elite Tour Warriors can be. But I mean, you can get a good idea by 150 bonus versus cavalry, along with pretty decent base attack stats. Makes them a very, very cool unit. Makes Aksum a very interesting faction. Here, his Hunnic Warlord has killed one of my Bet Georges. They're going to charge into my Mars Archers. I haven't done much at all in this game. And I'm going to charge through with my Bet Georges and then attack them. These guys, Bet Georges are very cool because they have a 27 attack against cavalry. Not the best anti-cavalry unit, but the Aksum is probably the most diverse, most unique faction among all of them. I think all Empires of Sand DLC factions are beautiful. If only they actually rebalanced Attila better, this game would be very fun, I think. By the way, I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront. If you guys want to see some Star Wars actually, I most likely will be posting it anyways. So I'll just judge your reaction based from that. But I can't wait to show you guys some of that. It's a cool game. It lacks some of the charm that made the earlier Battlefield games what they were, but I still fucks with it. It's still a cool game, I think. The sound is just beautiful. The audio in that game is just breathtaking. Amazing audio there. So some of the Steppe Warriors here fighting up against Bet Georges. The Hunnic Warlord is doing pretty decently, to be quite honest with you. He's doing quite well. What is 67 on these guys? Melee defense is 67. Holy fuck. What is their armor? 25 armor. So yeah, they do not like getting shot at. So Elite Tour Warriors, only 42 kills with these guys, 44. Sorry to get that single XP chevron. They're definitely not a unit that I would recommend bringing if you don't have rules, if you don't have crazy rules. But yeah, with minimum 2 spear units rule, it seems pretty interesting. Adana Tracker is here with a single XP chevron firing into the rear of those Step Warriors. And now I'm going to charge in with my Spice Warriors against his Hunnic Warlord General. Close victory for me. It wasn't the closest match, but it was a really cool match because we got to see so many different, really awesome units that you just can't see otherwise. The Elite Tour Warriors look like a great unit. The Bet George is very cool. Adana Trackers as well, very cool. Yeah, all in all, nice game. Good game to Shadow 2000 SDA, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Attila battle replay, and stay tuned for more. Peace.